Hey there YouTubers, welcome to another video by Colossal Bricks. Today I'm going to discuss with you how to buy retired Lego sets and not get ripped off. Alright, let's go ahead and jump right into this. So the very first thing I need to tell you is that you're going to be using Bricklink for this. If you're familiar with Bricklink, then this isn't going to be news for you. And maybe it is because I was actually familiar with Bricklink, but I had never actually tried to piece stuff out. But that's what we're going to be doing here. So let's go ahead and find a set that we want to buy. I'm going to search for the Lego Brick Bank. It is set number 10251, and so you can check that out on Bricklink. So let me go to Bricklink, put in 10251. Alright, so when I type that in, the very first thing you see is set. That's going to be what I click on, but I just want to show you also that there's the instructions and the original box if you wanted to purchase those. So I click on the Brick Bank. Alright, so at this point you have a choice. You could actually go in and buy one. There's going to list those for sale if you want to change your the options of where you're going to like the seller location. I'm going to go in and select USA because that's where I'm located. And then from there it'll show you cost. Actually currently there is one that is $260. It is missing something. I'm not sure what it's missing, but I could go in and I could buy that one and I could find whatever it's missing and then go in and buy those pieces. So that's an option. The next one after that is a used one, and it is $324, and then it just goes up from there. So let's go ahead, and what I'm going to click on now is right under where it says my wanted list. I'm going to go and click on part out. Alright, so this screen here, you can choose, you can part out an item, you can do the set, you can do it by part, or you can do minifig, or if there's a book or gear or whatever, you can select that. Today we're just going to select set, and then we're going to go down. Now at this point where it says include the following items, it's showing you how many parts there are. There's 2,360 for the bank that I'm looking for. It also has minifigs. Now if you want to try to save some money, you can uncheck one of these things like the minifigs. But regardless, what you're going to want to do after that is go down to where it says add to wanted list. You're going to create a new wanted list. For these I would suggest just go ahead and naming it whatever the set is. So I'm going to do bank. That's what I'm going to type in. I'm going to go down to where it says submit for edit. Click that. Alright, it's going to load for a second. Then at this point it's going to show you the screen with all of the parts, the part numbers. It's going to show you the quantity of everything. Now at this point you could go in and you can exclude things. You can set prices if you wanted to change it. You can do the condition. You can buy only new parts if you wanted to. You can set this up however you like. I'm going to leave everything as is, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. And I'm going to hit add to wanted list. Now I will tell you at the bottom they will show you some different matches of things, so there could be some similar parts and they're going to show you like which one they're going to go with versus another. So like one of mine has a panel, a 1x2x1 with rounded corners, and they're suggesting to go with part number 4865 versus 4865B. Don't know what the difference is. It could just be like it was updated, could be better made. I'm not sure what it is. But regardless, they're kind of giving you you could choose to go with a different one if you want, or you can go with a recommendation. I just go with the recommendation, and I hit add to wanted list. Alright, now you have this screen that says part out successful, and then you're going to want to click view, and then whatever name of your wanted list is. Mine says view bank. Alright, so now it's got all the pieces on here, and again you have a choice here. You can go in and you can delete things from this before you hit buy all, but if you're ready and this is everything you need, you're good to go ahead and hit buy all. So at this point you have a screen, and now I would suggest on this part before you hit the next button to change your store location unless you just are unless you want to possibly have to pay for out-of-country shipping. For me, I'm going to select USA, and then I'm going to hit auto select. That is actually a list of the stores is what they're doing. Is what that other screen is. They're showing you a list of all the different stores that have the parts, but this next part that we're going to do is going to actually try to consolidate how many stores you'll have to buy from to save you on additional shipping. All right, so this little pop-up comes up, auto select stores. You're just going to hit leave it checked, select stores when item price is lower than store minimum buy, and then hit start. Now it's going to calculate. It's going to take a moment, let it do its thing, and it's taking a minute. It may take longer if the thing is bigger, the site you're trying to get. All right, so for mine, the bank here shows that it's going to take 11 stores. So if I want this, it's going to take me 11 stores to get it. The total cost is going to be $368. Now, if you remember before we first started, there were some options that I could go with that were a little bit cheaper than this. So at this point in the game, I could decide to go back and do that, or I could do it this way. Let me tell you my mindset on why I might choose to do it this way instead. And so as you see, there's 11 different stores. Let's say I didn't want to spend $368 right now, but I'm okay with maybe spending $100. I just want to get a third of it out of the way. What I could do is I could go through and just select the 2 stores with the parts that'll equal up to about $100 and just get those for now. And then maybe in a few weeks I'll come back and get another 100 or get the rest of it, however you want to do it. At that point, I would just edit out the parts that I'm going to receive in the order, and then so it would just recalculate everything. And you never know, at that point too, it may change the stores. You may end up getting more from a different store, so it could end up being to your benefit to do that. Or if you have the money to buy it all up front now, you could make the decision to do it this way or go back and do it the other way. Unless all the bricks are new, and that's what you're looking for, that would be probably the only reason I would suggest doing it this way. I mean, doing it this way and selecting new versus going back and getting the cheaper set. This method here actually can be a lot cheaper than what people are selling it for. This wasn't a good example for that, but I did want to show you a retired product that you could get on here in this way, instead of trying to pay outrageous prices on eBay and then possibly even having fraud that way from buying a set that really isn't a Lego set or something. There have been people that have been confused and bought one thinking they were getting an official Lego set, and then come to find out they got like a Lepin or something else. But anyway, hopefully this has been of help. Hopefully this showed you a quick and easy way on how you can, find older things. You'll be surprised at some of the things you can find. I've seen things that are showing on Amazon for like $100, and you can get them here for $40. Especially like some of the older city trucks and things like that. I mean, there are things that you're just not going to get cheap anywhere you go, such as some of the older trains and things like that. But overall, for the most part, I'd say probably like 80% of the time, when I piece things out, it usually comes out cheaper than anything else I find. So if this has been of help to you, please like the video. Please subscribe. We're going to have more tips like this. We're going to show off other things. We have other things on the channel for you to look at. So definitely keep us in mind, and we'll see you next time. Take care.